What's up, choppers? Yeah, new week, new day. Hope everyone is well. Hope all of you are well. Right, the call has already started. You know what it is. Where are you watching me from? Good to see most of you. Yeah, I come with a set face today as I think me and was it Eugene? We had a challenge on Friday about who was gonna win between Daniel and Anthony Joshua. So as you know, my man lost. So yeah, I just hope it's just not one of those days where I have someone that I was cheering after losing and I found myself losing again today in the market. So I'm just hoping today we're gonna have a fantastic day. Yeah, our class captain is back. He has already added. Rory has already given us price tags, and he has already explaining a lot of things there. As you know, Rory, that's Rory for you. That's Rory for you. So you're officially reinstated as a class captain today, Rory. Welcome back. Afternoon choppers as well, Mr. President. Let's get ready for the market today. New York open time. GU been holding it from London session. Entry price point $1.32, 55. Stop loss $1.32, 48. Take profit $1.33, 35. We're gonna have a look at it. Lukolo watching all the way from Port Elizabeth. If you are on the stream and you've had snow where you are, please let me know. Please let me know. We need to send you some love. We've got Sange all the way from Kapstad, Cape Town. Lukolo wants us to look at Nvidia. Yeah, my apologies, man. I think I was also supposed to look at it on Friday and somehow I got distracted. Yeah, but we'll have a look at it, my friend. Dino Dennis watching all the way from Kenya. Good to see you, Dino. Welcome to the Choppers family. Yeah, CRPs is saying news in 3 minutes. Yeah, we're going to have some news in 3 minutes. Flash manufacturing PMI. We are about to have it just now. 1 minute to go to the news. So, as you know, I don't like trading before news and after if I'm scalping or I'm having my intraday setups, right? So, I'm just going to wait to see what the news has for us. Then I do my re-evaluation and we take trades from there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Choppers, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Road to 3,000. We are like few people away to hit 3,000. Please, let's do so. Yeah, one person from the Choppers Funded had a buy. I think it was Harold. If you are on the stream, Harold, let us know if you hit your TP on your USD buy. Right, we are about to have the news now. This was my analysis from morning. Look to buy after we break above this price point, $1.11 on the euro dollar. This is where I wanted to get a buy to the upside. However, if it broke to the downside, I would want to take my fib from this high there to this low, and this is where initially I'll have my fib. But let's see, the news are about to hit now. We're about to have news release now. Just gonna have a clean chart on it so that when the news are released, we can have a clear view on it. Right, there you go. Seems like we don't have any volatility on it. It's saying pending. The news are pending. Don't forget to like and subscribe, Choppers, if you just joined us. But I don't think we are having much volatility on this. It's nothing. Good to see you, Eugene. Your man won. I owe you a drink. Since me and you, we had a challenge on Friday. I definitely owe you a drink. Alright, so my analysis on this was to break below, maybe retest at $1.11, 50. This is where I was going to look for my selling opportunities to the downside there. So I'm still keeping that. I'll be bearish on the euro dollar today because I'm still expecting some strength from the dollar sometime this week. Right, we are seeing that the flash manufacturing PMI, they had a forecast of 48.6, and they didn't reach it, but somehow we had a positive dollar. Flash services PMI, they had a target of 55.3, they hit 55.4. So yeah, maybe that's why maybe we are seeing some strength in this thing, but still I'll be bearish for the rest of the day on the euro dollar. If you just join us, we haven't done any analysis on this. We were just waiting for the news to hit and make decisions from there. Right, Chobos, I also have some bad news for some of you. The gala dinner is fully booked. The gala is fully booked. So if you're going to register from today, you are going to be on a waiting list. So initially we wanted to get 15 people for the gala because, like I said, I like intimate setups. Man, we hit 15 people within the first 3 hours. So it's full, and yeah, I'm trying to see if maybe we can get more seats, but the restaurant that we had our booking at, we're still negotiating with them. Maybe they might give us more space so that, because a lot of you I know said, Mr. President, give us until month end. Give us until month end. So for those that are still saying month end, they still wanna be on the gala, still RSVP quickly. But it's fully booked. You're just going to be, I cannot promise you anything. I'm just gonna put you on the waiting list. Or if in case somebody cancels, I can put you in their space. Tabo Abraham say hello everyone, wishing you many TPs. TPs and as few stop losses as possible throughout this week. Amen to that. Thank you for that wise words, comforting words. We need words like this in our community. Sang is asking, Mr. President, I'm sorry to ask this question now. I'm gonna be here until the end of the stream. I'm not gonna be here until the end of the stream. I'm going to work. Okay. We understand. We understand, Sange. All the best with work. Okay, so I think the noise from the news is over. Can we do a revaluation on this euro dollar? All right, it seems like Rory already hit his TP on his GU, right? Okay, by the look of things, like I always tell you, in the way in which I trade, support and resistance for me does not really matter, especially when it comes to currencies, right? So obviously by seeing this market consolidating at this level, obviously on 1 hour time frame, this is consolidation. I had this thing that we might not hit $1.1199, which is around $1.12, right? Reason being is that maybe you might have a lot of people having their orders there. Pending orders are there, maybe for those that are trading breakout, or for those that are trading support and resistance, they would normally have their thing there. So my analysis was we can only look for buying opportunities if we break above $1.12. Once we hit $1.12, that's when we can look for selling opportunities. However, where I am now, have we formed a price peak? I don't think so, because this is on 1 hour. Right, someone from a group had this, and this was a nice setup, by the way. This is what he had to buy at this area here. Take a fib from the low to the current high. So he took his fib from $1.10.72 to $1.11.78, and he had his buy there, right? Which is a nice setup, by the way. And I think by now he has already hit his TP. Right, I think it was Harold on the group. He had his buy around this area. So normally how we do it, we would normally use a rejection candlestick there. I did not take it, but it's good to see someone learning and doing as I normally do. I was a bit held up in meetings this morning. As you know, my Mondays are normally for my meetings. So yeah, if you held this, depending on what the ATR was saying, you could have used this rejection candlestick here for a nice buy to the upside. Whether you're targeting 1:3 or 1:2, you would still be good in the money. Okay, now where are we in terms of support? As much as I'm expecting a strong buy, I'm not gonna be naive of the fact that I have retested this level, and chances are this might be a trap, you know, for people to sell here to the downside, thinking that we have broken support, retesting that support, which is now resistance. People normally, retail traders, they like using this as a buy setup. They buy. So I might maybe be looking at buying to the upside and have my overall sell there. Take my fib from my high to my current low, and this is where I can take my sell short there to the downside. So I'm keeping it as it is. Just before the stream, we had the same setup on it. Right. So yeah, that's about it on the euro dollar. British pound USD. British pound USD is quite interesting that we have broken above $1.33 or so. This came in as an ABC pattern, impulse correction, impulse, ABC. This C becomes A, then this becomes B. Then what are you expecting? C to form there. But as you know, I don't like trading it like this. If I'm going to look for buying opportunities on this, rather I will wait for this. Take my fib from this low to that high there and wait for this market to trap people here. And this is where I can look to buy. Not here. It's too easy to see that. Break resistance, retest and buy. I can never do that on currency pairs. So yeah, I'll wait for this price rather. I'll wait for this price if I'm going to look for buying opportunities. However, I'm still expecting a strong dollar. If I break below $1.33.03 or so, then I can look for selling opportunities. But for now, let me keep it as it is. But yeah, I'm still expecting a strong dollar for the week. AUD USD. So this is what I sent to the group in the morning. We are above our point of control. Point of control is around 0.68 cents. And I was saying to them, only look for selling opportunities if you break below 0.67 or so. Then you can look to go to the downside. However, now we have a key significant area that I formed around 0.6836. Since we are above it, maybe a retest back to this level, we can reload back to the highs that we have here on 4 hours. Right. Maybe we can reload to buy there to go back to those highs there. That's a possibility. All right, that's AUD USD. Right, but any price that will be trading in between 0.6838 and 0.67796, I'm just gonna be careful because we can find consolidation. Then you'll find that you are trapped for the rest of the trading session, or even for 2 days to come. Let's have a look at NASDAQ. Right, NASDAQ currently trading above our point of control, 19,799. This is where we find our fixed range POC. Yeah, we've been playing in this zone for quite some time now, but buying opportunities for me, they will have to be above 19,960. That's when I can say I'll take buying opportunities. Right, so you have noticed that the way in which I trade, I don't normally have like a bias for like a particular pair or so. I just look at if maybe we're gonna have strength on the dollar, then I do my reevaluation based on that. So whether it goes up or down, I'm always prepared. Mentally, I normally prepare myself to figure out if I'm gonna go down with it or I'm gonna go up with it. Right? Right, US30 as well. I was expecting it to break above. Anything that breaks above 42,151, I would look to buy. Anything that breaks below. But if I'm going to be in between here, I might consolidate. During the trading session, however, since we have our point of control at 42,000, right? Anything that will break here, then I can take maybe a sell around this area there. Break retest POC. I can take a scalp to the downside. Right. German. Right. So German, we had a buy on, was it Friday or Thursday? No, I think it was Thursday. Last week Thursday, we had a nice buy here on this German. Break retest. Retested this level, 18,859. We're selling there. However, we wanted it to break retest, sell at this level. So if you took your sell here, I believe you could have hit your TP. If you took your sell here, the way we had anticipated this, maybe you could have hit your TP by now, depending on where you're going to put your stop loss. I did not take this trade. I did not take it. However, we are playing above 18,800. Just gonna do a revaluation on this thing. If I'm going to sell, I'm just gonna focus on what it did here previously and look to sell again here. As you know that the fixed range doesn't normally work on this German. Oh, there it is. POC, we're having it at 18,744. So for those that are looking for buying opportunities, you are more safer because you are above it. Right. Yeah, I think that's about it from my side. If you want to suggest a pair that you want us to look at, please let me know in the comment section. Right, let me answer Sangi because he had a special request. He's saying, do you take trades on NASDAQ few minutes before New York session? Because I feel like it spikes the opposite direction before it moves. So I avoid that by all means. Sangi, if you have been monitoring my trades on the live stream, they normally happen after 3:30. So I don't usually take it before. I always take it after, right? If I'm gonna have a setup on NASDAQ, I usually wait for the market to open, give it 15 minutes or 30 minutes to breathe, then I take it from there. So yeah, to avoid those spikes, to be hit by stop hands, I avoid trading just before NASDAQ. That's why before New York session opens. That's why even the news release, I avoid trading before that. But if I have a position before New York, right? Maybe I take a position during that. You know my rules. If it's 15 minutes trade, 15 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, I need to be in the trade for 30 minutes. If I'm not, for 2 hours rather. If 2 hours will pass without me hitting my TP or stop loss, I close it manually, regardless of what I see on the table. Rory is saying we break above 42,000 on US30. I'm going for sales. Yeah, same here, Rory. I'm waiting to break below this 42,000. I'm also looking for selling opportunities there. Springs Velgetak. Hey, Choppers, I ask you, please let me know. Did you have snow this past weekend? Let me know if you had snow in your area. Palakamuhela asking Mr. MJ, what is the name of the graph indicator? Oh, two yellow and the sky bullish. Right, so this is a fixed range volume. So it's not an indicator, it's a tool. It's not an indicator, it's a tool. So basically what it does is it just shows you where you find a lot of volume traded, right? Like for instance, this white line here, it's at 42,000, right? So if you check, buyers and sellers have been playing around this 42,000, right? So it gives you higher probability in terms of if you want to take a trade. So say for example, you have a key significant area maybe at this price, right? This is your key level and the market is approaching that key level, right? And at the same time, your fixed range is in line with your key significant area. Now it gives you more confidence in terms of entry that your support and your resistance makes sense, because indeed this is where you have most people traded volume. So yeah, Kamuhelo, it's called the fixed range volume. So where you normally see the white line, this is point of control. This is where you have the volume. So like I said, if I break below, retest the same area, now the white line is in line with also my key significant area, right? Let me remove this because this is for a long-term approach. So this is in line with my key significant area and the POC is there. So it just gives me, more confidence in what I see. We haven't looked at WTI. Someone was asking about USD Japanese. We'll also have a look at it just now. Right, where are we in terms of POC? Let me try to create a new one on all this consolidation level. So we are trading above it. Point of control $72. So I think by analyzing this, Kamuhelo, maybe let me share one or two things with you. So you see, this I regard as my consolidation. Right? This is all consolidation for me because it seems like we cannot break above $72 per barrel, right? On WTI, and it seems like we cannot break below $71.80 per barrel. Right now, where is most volume traded? Right, between support and resistance point, my POC is not at support or even not on my resistance, not on support, not on my resistance. So if it comes in the middle, and I think I've shared this before, that if I have a consolidation and I put, price is going from one price and it doesn't break, right? If my POC, the white line, is in the middle of my consolidation price, right? And yeah, one would argue and say, there's no way the market can go for support and resistance. We are talking of $1 trillion market. Yeah, I would agree with that, but at the same time, that support and that resistance, there is price there. We have price at $72 per barrel. Here we have $72.96 per barrel. Here we have $72.67 per barrel, right? Now, normally when it's in the middle, it normally assists me with consolidation. So I would know that I don't have to take trades until I break above or retest, right? Because the way I trade commodities, stocks, crypto, and indices is different to how I trade Forex. Forex, I normally use my Fibonacci retracement tool, right? So I'll wait for it to break above retest or break below retest, but I know that this is consolidation, right? So currently point of control is $72.12 per barrel, right? Meaning to say, if this thing comes to this level, there's a high chance that this thing is gonna either go up, come back down, and we might have another bounce again. Why? Because we are consolidating. So I will need for this thing to break to the upside for me to start looking for buying opportunities. not now. Right, Nvidia is coming right away. A very interesting comment, by the way. But I like it when I see we're having choppers that are focusing also on stock portfolios. I think this is what we need to do as a continent. We need to look at stock portfolios that are put on the table for us to trade. Right. Okay. Yeah, Lutolo asked about Nvidia before, right? So before I go to USD Japanese and others, please let me honor Lutolo's request. He's already crying. You can imagine. Right. No, this is not the one I want. Alright, for those that do not understand, maybe you are a beginner and you are watching the stream, you are seeing a lot of gaps and you are intimidated by these gaps. Don't be. What usually happens is that stock portfolios, the shares, especially the NASDAQ ones, they open during New York session. When they close, I think around 11 p.m. if you are in Central African time, my time, Central African time around 11:30, they close. Now when they open again for the new day, 3:30, they usually gap. It's a market open, right? So don't be intimidated by it. So Lutala, I'm gonna need you to give me some few seconds to analyze this because I don't usually trade this on CFDs. Right, as you see that we're having this market finding support at $119 per share. So we are also having our POC at the same level, $119 per share, and it's in line with our key significant area. Right, if it does break to the upside, retest there, then we can say that we are safe for buying opportunities. For those that are looking for buying opportunities of this on this, my take on it will be, if I am below $1.19, I cannot look for buying opportunities because this is at the POC, right? So it seems like we find support there. I mean resistance there. We were finding support before we broke below it. Now since we broke below it, when we go back and have a retracement back to that price, it's now acting as resistance, right? So POC is also there. Anything that will break above retest, then I can look for buying opportunities to the upside. But also bear in mind that you are consolidating here. There is no this thing is not going anywhere. $120 per share and $114 per share. This is where we find our resistance and this is where we find our support. So if I break below, retest, sell, break above, retest, buy, right? I'm going to be mutual on it, but it looks bearish on a higher time frame. I don't want to lie, on a higher time frame it looks bearish. So if you having a buy on this thing, Lutolo, just make sure that you have your stop loss there. Either way, whether you're having your buy or your sell, just make sure that you have your stop loss in place, right? So it looks bearish to me. It looks so much bearish to me. But a break above $119 per share, then that's when I said that you can be looked to go to the upside. But it pretty much looks bearish. Yeah, let's see if we can break this consolidation levels here, 119 and 114. Maybe we might find a better picture on it. GU mitigated from the previous order, looking for sales on it. Also US30 has not been triggered yet. All right, that's already there. Lucol is saying from 100, from my current price to 250, I'm looking to go. Please check for asking. Which one is that one? Musa, where do you see Africans there? Yeah, just Lucolo, please just clarify for me those prices you've mentioned now. All right. Man Buster saying thanks bro MJ for the work you are doing and time to teach us. Appreciate it, bro. Kindly analyze GJ please. Right, we'll do that. By the way guys, it's a Monday and you know psychology. We're dropping an episode tonight 6 p.m. Make sure to tune in and subscribe as you do so. So let me start with the USD Japanese first before we go to GJ. Alright, this was my analysis on UJ. This is the setup I sent the group in the morning. If this is our price peak forming here, my neckline would have to be at this price. So I was saying to them, if you take your fib from that low to that high there, you can look to buy here. Right? Are we going to have this price above 144 Japanese yen, or we are going to have this to the downside first? So yeah, that's my analysis on UJ. Tabiso. Let's have a look at GJ. Right, we've been bullish on this from last week. This is a setup that I sent last week on the group. I don't trade GJ, by the way, but like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, if you want me to analyze something, I'm definitely going to analyze it. But I don't trade Japanese pairs until further notice. But this is a setup I had for the Choppers Funded. By the way, guys, if you want to be part of the Choppers Funded, all you just have to do is use my link. The link is just there. It's just there. Click on that link, register an account with Okta, make your deposit, and WhatsApp me, and I'll add you to our private group. There is no payment system there. You don't pay to be on that group. So yeah, this is a setup that I had for them to buy at this level here. It was a beautiful one. If you don't have a rejection candle there, maybe you could have found something on 30 minutes or even 15. 15 was looking good for that buy. There it is there. Could have hit your TP at this high here or here, depending on your risk reward. However, that's the past. What's the future looking like now? And after this, we're gonna have a look at heat map. It seems like 192 yen failed to hold. We broke above it. Can we look to go to the upside from here? Possibly. But I would say that just be cautious of the fact that this thing is being bullish for quite some time, and Japanese lately is finding its ground. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see this thing drop below. but selling opportunities can only come below this level. POC is at my resistance. If you break below it, trap. More or less the same setup. This was a setup on buy. This is our setup on sell. So almost the same, just turn them around. Right, that's GJ. Bushiri the except is saying what is good, people. Hope y'all are doing. Yeah, we're doing good, man. We're doing well. Bushiri saying buy at discount, learning a lot here. Appreciate it, man. Set up on NASDAQ. Alright, just before we do that, let's have a look at our heat map before I'm reminded by our class captain Rory. Rory, where are you based, by the way? Are you coming for the gala? Have you registered for the gala? I'm sure a lot of people would want to see you in person, eh? Alright, the euro is weak for the day, followed by the Japanese yen, followed by Hong Kong dollar and Chinese yuan. Those are the weakest. We also have a Singapore dollar weakness today, and we can clearly see that the AUD is the strongest of them all. AUD strong against all majors. AUD strong against all majors. British pound holding its ground, weak there, strong there. Canadian dollar also in the middle, but I would say it's strong. Swiss franc also one of the weakest for the day. Chappers, if you just joined us, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have registered an account with Okta, you need my number to send to me. I'm going to put it on the screen. WhatsApp me there to let me know that you have registered with Okta and you have funded and you would like to be on my private group to be mentored and coached by me. So yeah, looking at how weak the euro is, one will have to be careful taking buying opportunities on this thing. I still maintain that we might find buying opportunities until $1.1154. Right. Yeah, NASDAQ going nowhere. We're still in one place. NASDAQ hasn't done anything since the open. We're still going nowhere on NASDAQ. Let's see where we break this consolidation box, to the upside or the downside. Oh, by the way, guys, we've been wanting to buy our Bitcoin to break above 60,000 level for us to buy. We wanted it to have a retracement back to this 60,768. This is where we're gonna buy. NASDAQ all the way to the upside, but as you see, we didn't find an opportunity. However, I break retest 64,800, then we can simply go to the upside. I can only look for selling opportunities on gold if I break below $2,621 an ounce. This is where I'm not interested in buying gold. I'm not interested in buying gold at all. I'm not. Rory saying he comes from Rustenburg, currently in Free State right now due to school. I'm studying this side, Mr. President. For the gala, I'll have to disappoint. Schoolwork will keep me stranded. All right, man, do what you have to do as long as you've got your priorities in place. There can always be another opportunity for the gala, but yeah, school. Let school be your priority, man. I'm not saying trading must not be a priority, but you must know that everything in life, you must always have a primary thing that you want to achieve and a secondary thing. Myself, when I started trading was never my secondary option or whatever. It has always been my primary, and I think I made a mistake there because I never had a plan. I just wanted it to work out, and that's when I found myself making a lot of mistakes. So yeah, I can say to one or two people that are watching this, you're having 9 to 5, or you're still looking for a job and trading is not working out. Try to balance the two, right? Don't be naive with yourself to invest in something that is not giving you anything. It takes courage, it takes time, it takes discipline as well to be a full-time trader. So put your priorities in place. Put your priorities in place. If you want to start a new business so that you can fund your trading account, do it. I was actually telling someone just before the stream that, you know, sometimes you have a lot of things going on, and I was like to him, the construction business, this is demanding these days, and I'm gonna have to decide. Whether I'm gonna put, because yeah, trade with MJ is demanding as well. So I'm gonna have to decide when I'm gonna put somebody to be in charge in my space, or I'm just gonna resign from the company and benefit my dividends as an investor because I've got partners there. I just need to make up my mind, and it's something that has been bothering me lately because 24 hours is not enough. Why is that happening to me? It's because I have a project that I want to push with passion, you know, which is the trading project. So yeah, it happens. So, some of you are starting. My wife was actually telling me this other time that I need to go back to school, and I was like, there's no way, not now. I would want to further my studies, but not now. I've got projects in place that I need to make sure they happen accordingly, you know. So we all have things in our heads as traders, but I feel like, you know, as traders, the more we speak about it, the more we speak about our problems, the more we realize that we are not alone, because trading has a spirit of making you feel like you're the only one going through issues. You know, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. It's like that. It happens, and yeah, you just go with the flow. And sometimes, sometimes things don't go according to plans. Sometimes things don't go according to plans. We get disappointed, but just the name of the game. We get disappointed from external activities besides trading itself. I needed to be strong before this stream, I needed to be strong because just 15 minutes before the stream, I received an email of a company that we had signed a deal with last week for our construction business, and they're pulling out. They want to pull out, and it's painful, man. That's why they say never make plans with the money that is not in your account. Never make plans with the money that is not in your account. It also goes back to trading. Never make plans with the profits that you don't see. Never ever make plans with those profits you don't see. And it's not about you are not positive, but it's about you are acknowledging the fact that you are in existence of the real world. This is the real world. Sia, oh, you were saying USD CAD. I thought you were saying NASDAQ. NASDAQ is doing nothing, basically. We are still stuck in that place there. Let me check USD CAD. I can tell you without a doubt that I highly don't think that we are going to break below one Canadian dollar to the downside. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to break below one Canadian dollar to the downside. We're trading at $1 what? $1 Canadian 34 cents, right? I don't think we are going to break to the downside simply because this looks like a retest. I'm sure there's a lot of money invested here. There's a lot of liquidity invested here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we break above this thing from where we are. Maybe be bullish from 1.35, but to be safe, wait for this thing to switch over to an upward trend because it's extremely bearish. Maybe wait for this first, then go with it to the upside. That's my analysis on USD CAD. WTI currently trading at $72.57 per barrel. We are actually waiting to break above and retest and take it to the upside. That's what we are basically waiting for. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what is it you are trading. Just type for me what is it that you are trading today, your pair. This NASDAQ is going nowhere, still the same. Still trapped in a box. Same as US30. Comment section is quiet today. Choppers, what's up? Is it the weather? By the way, choppers, I've had some of you WhatsApp me for your proposals for t-shirts, hoodies. If you want to make, we actually want to make hoodies for the Choppers Nation. So if you are in the printing business, hit me up on WhatsApp. Some of you I know you have. So yeah, hit me up on WhatsApp so that we can give you some business. If one would ask me why were we having appreciation of gold, there's your answer there. 369,000 positions on gold. Let's see, since the month of September started, what has been happening. COT report. Let's have a look at it. Overall positions, we have 339,000 buying, 51,000 selling, right? Still, 339 was a lot. On the week of the 3rd of September, they closed 4,000 positions, added 2,000 positions, which is nothing. If you look at open interest in terms of percentage, 66% versus 10%, right? You would know the volume then. I'm always trying to avoid using this site because it has a lot of ads, and I don't want other brokers appearing here. You know, this thing, our stream is proudly sponsored by Opta, right? So yeah, I just don't want to do unnecessary things on our stream. So yeah, this is what they had. Closed 4,000 positions, added 2,000 positions, but still overall 339,000 positions today. Going for long, 51,000 going for short. Week 2, they added 849 positions to the upside, and so we have a change from 339 to 340, right? And they also added 5,000 positions to the upside as well. I mean, to the downside, but still, overall positions 340 versus 57,000. Always focus on the non-commercial companies, right? Percentage, category percentage change, 66%. If you round it off, it's 67% against 11%. Right, you go to week 3. This is the current week now. Added 29,000 positions to the upside, and also added 2,000 positions to the downside. Now, can you see percentage change? It's changing here from 67 to now 68, and here we remain on 11%. Right. Okay. That's why we've been having that appreciation on gold. Yeah, I'm only going to take my sales below $2,620 dollars an ounce, Rory. Anything that is below that, I'm not interested. I'm not looking to be buying gold. It's too much at the high. Now let's have a look at the USD COT, right? Let's see what is happening with the USD COT. For news, fundamentally, we don't have anything for today. We just had this triggered now at 3:45. Flash manufacturing PMI, flash services PMI as well. Just they are done there. Tuesday we are having at 6:30 a.m. just before the close of AUD markets or session rather. Cash rate and RBA rate statement tomorrow. US dollar, we are having CB consumer confidence, right? And we are also having Canadian dollar BOC Gov McClellan speaks. AUD Wednesday. And Thursday we are having a final gross domestic quarter to quarter at 2:30 Central African time. Unemployment claims as well. 2:30 on Thursday. Friday, we are having Canadian dollar gross domestic products month to month, core price index month to month. We are also having it on Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Choppers. Yeah, the market is quiet. It's a boring session. Obviously, it's a Monday. That's what we usually expect. NASDAQ going nowhere. Still in the same area. Dollar saying thank you, Mr. MJ. Sell others on euro dollar, holding a margin on 500%. Okay. Rory saying, Mr. Press, do you think traders do research about fundamentals or they just check the actual movement only? Depending. Remember, you are having different types of traders, Rory. Are you speaking about retail traders? Because non-commercial companies, they are also traders, right? And I know they are invested in both fundamentals as well as technicals, but usually they go where the money is. Like I always say, everyone will go where the money is. So for myself, I feel like fundamentals, and I think I've shared this before, that I have so much respect for people that are trading fundamentals. But with my style of trading is, I feel like fundamentals are behind. The market had already anticipated direction. So when the fundamentals hit, usually it's just a continuation of where the money is. All right. If you look at where we are now in terms of gold, we knew about 2,600, we knew about 2,500. When gold was trading at 2,300, we knew about 2.5, we knew about 2.6, and it had nothing to do with fundamentals, but it had everything to do with order flow management. What is order flow management? Is studying the flow of money from non-commercial companies' perspective. That's order flow management. So yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna find a nice buy to the upside on this euro by retesting this level here. I wouldn't be surprised if many will want to sell and we see this thing shoot all the way to the upside. Between 30 and 15 minutes, that's where maybe we can find a candlestick for a buy, or for a buy rather. We're also having that consolidation on WTI crude. It's consolidation after consolidation. So there's not really much movement today. Like I said, it's a Monday. This is expected. Don't forget, we're dropping another episode tonight, psychology. I'll be showing you on the episode what is it that I do to prepare for my day, especially how I normally trade gold. Go watch it out. It's coming out tonight. It's called How to Trade Gold Like a Pro. So there I'm showing you my approach technically, fundamentally, order flow wise, and sentimentally, right? Meaning to say, I'll look at Forex sentiments to see where retail traders have their interest. If we have more percentage to the upside or the downside, I study that as well, and I go about my day. So yeah, check it out. It's dropping tonight, 6 p.m. Excuse me. Seems like NASDAQ is about to break that 19,800 mark, 872. But yeah, still not giving us that thing. Still not giving us that thing. Yeah, Choba, sometimes it can be boring here, being alone here. How about we make one of you guys to join me here daily? What do you think? One chopper to join me. Maybe we take turns every month. We introduce a chopper to trade live with me here. What do you guys think? Let me know. What do you guys think? So you don't have to come. You don't have to come to where I am. You can stream from your house. You can stream from your office. We only have one person that is saying that will be great. So I think the rest of you are saying, Mr. President, you're talking nonsense. You can't have such. Linda is saying your take on USD ZAR, Mr. President. Look like, yeah, Linda is like, Mr. President, leave what you are saying, man. Just look at USD ZAR. That thing of yours will not exist. Yeah, you see, when you're seeing USD ZAR do this by month end, man, it's annoying because this thing must just go up a bit so that when we make withdrawals month end, we're good. Yeah, we had support at 17 Rand 29. We broke below it. This is where we can find our next support. Yeah, the dollar has been weak lately. It's been very weak. I think we spoke about this dollar USD ZAR when it was at 17 Rand 60. We were saying that we don't think we can drop all the way to 17 Rand without going up to grab some orders at the upside there. And as you see, this is where we went before we could drop to the downside. Like I always say, the market doesn't just go a certain direction without grabbing liquidity and grabbing some orders. So we had to come back to 18 rands. So our argument was there must be 18 rands before we drop to the downside. Are we going to hit 17 rand straight? Well, it's possible, but I highly doubt. It's possible, but I highly doubt. Once we are going to see that acceleration on the dollar, maybe we can then say trap here to the upside. Let's see if we can hold 17 Rand 30. Yeah, Linda is saying Rory perhaps should be joining me. Kutu is saying I agree, great idea. You can even take 2 people per session, Mr. President. Rory is saying 2,630 entry price point, gold my entry point. Mr. MJ, I'm going for south. Right, so Rory is going for his south on gold at this point. I'm still waiting for my 2,622. I cannot take myself here. For me, Rory, that is too risky, my friend. I cannot take it with you there. It's too risky. Because I don't have a confirmation of selling beyond my point of control, more especially if I'm trading at the all-time highs. Yeah, we could possibly, so this is what we can do, right? We could possibly have like 2 new choppers per month to stream live with me. Their faces will also appear here. We'll make something for them here to appear. You just need a good PC, a fast PC, a good camera, and a good Wi-Fi connection. That's all. That's all. So, but I think what we are going to do before we stream live, we're going to be a lot of testing. My technical team will be in touch, and then we do testing, and yeah, put you live. Let's introduce you guys one by one every month or so. I think that will be very interesting to see that. Umpile saying, Rodman, I think for next week or so, USD ZAR will be trading at 16 Rand 90. Yep, it's also a possibility. But also bearing in mind that there is a strength from the dollar that we are expecting. Maybe we might hit that 1690 and then go all the way back to 18 rands. There is a high possibility, Umpile. High possibility. If you just join us, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to be mentored and coached by me, don't forget to open an account with Okta. Use my link there on the description. And if you need a 100% bonus, use this promo code trade with MJ and get your bonus. It's easy as that. Let's have a look at our USD ZAR. I mean, our Euro USD, the one that we want to take. So I'm selling here at $1.1149. This is where I'll be selling. Vincent Kgasi is saying the market is so easy and so hard at the same time. I agree with you 100%. It's so easy and hard at the same time. The best way, man, is just to do you. I agree with you. It's so hard and easy at the same time. You know, some people might be it's easy depending on how they look at it. Some people might be saying it's hard, also depending on how they look at it. It's all about point of view, perspective. Rory, you should be good in the money, my friend. NASDAQ still trapped in the box, not going anywhere. Yeah, we had a very slow Monday. It was a very slow session. It is still a slow session. Very slow. Guli is asking, hi guys, how do you overcome FOMO in the markets? You know, FOMO, it's like, have you ever seen a truck of SBV, this money truck? You can imagine if it's being what do they call it? When they rob the money vehicle, right? And they bomb it and they do whatever. Normally what happens is that you find money spilling everywhere. And the people that are doing this, they will take off. And before they take off, there are two things that are going in your head, right? Are you going to go there, grab the money? or at the back of your head will be, if I go grab there, what if I get shot by the people that are robbing, or maybe I get arrested by the police. They find me taking the money from the incident, right, from the crime scene. So what usually makes someone not to go and embark on something like that is the rules that are in place, knowing that there are consequences. So the only way to overcome FOMO is coming with the mindset that for every time you violate your rules, there will always be consequences. So I overcome my FOMO by doing that, knowing that this is not in line with my trading plan. And I hate the feeling of not following my own rules. It makes me sick. So I don't want to feel sick. That's why I follow my plan. It makes me feel like a loser not following my plans. And I write down. I like writing down my rules, my entry criteria, my approach. Just have a look at the episodes that will be released tonight. Guli, that's the best advice I can tell you about FOMO. Right? Knowing that there are consequences for the action that you're about to take. So yeah, just go on my YouTube channel around 6 p.m. If you ever subscribe and you've hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when the episode drops at 6 p.m. Watch that episode. It's going to teach you how to handle FOMO, because there I'm basically talking about gold, my approach on gold, just one thing. Because if I had to do all of them, the episode will take 6 hours. So it's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes episode. Go and watch it. I'm risking 0%. I've told my stop loss, Mr. MJ, target is 2616. Alright, so Rory is going to find his target here at this support here. That will be well below my POC. I'm still waiting for a break retest at 2621. That's when I'm taking my selling order there. Right, I don't have much choppers today. As you can see, the market is doing what it's doing. Quite a boring session. The market is not volatile as we are used to. But yeah, let me just go prepare also for my other meeting. Choppers, let me see you on Wednesday. Good to be with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, the gala is fully booked, but you can always sign up now to be on the waiting list for in case we're going to increase capacity or somebody will cancel, then we can put you in their space. Also, if you need an account with Okta, don't forget to WhatsApp me. Let me know you have signed up and you have funded, and I can add you on our group. Tomorrow is a holiday, so for those that are in the Choppers Funded, we're only going to do the market morning analysis, the 7 a.m. club. Therefore, I'm not working tomorrow, so the office will not be open tomorrow. However, I'm going to do the 7 a.m. so that you guys can trade throughout the day. I think I'll be trading, but the office won't be opening tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for your time. I'll see you on Wednesday. Someone had a question here just before we go. Oh, okay, I don't think it's a question. It's a statement from Vincent. Oh, it's a question. What is the best way to enter the market? I'm struggling with entry so bad. The market always pushes to the lowest to buy, trapping sellers. It depends. It depends. Vincent, no one can ever give you the best advice on this stream to say how you can look at your entries. You just need to find a strategy, formulate a strategy, or learn a strategy from someone, and do back testing, forward testing, try it out, and make rules based on the data that you collect. All right. Linda is answering cool by saying, I normalize missing out. That's way better than messing around. I normalize. Okay. Good advice as well. I like it. Right, choppers, thank you so much for your time. We are streaming again on Wednesday. Remember, tonight we're dropping an episode. Watch it and learn. Thank you, cheers.